Godiva says we just used it on problems that had out of 100. Do you remember this in the circle graph? And then Pete said it would be something that would be cross product. Good memory from both of you. So it's really comparing two things and two equal things. Here's a really silly example. If two people are wearing red shirts and 3 people are wearing blue shirts, my ratio would be red 2, blue 3. If that was the same ratio through the whole school, then every class you went in would have 2 blue, 2 red, 3 blue, 2 red, 3 blue. Does that make sense? And you could also say, well, if there's 1,000 kids in school, I keep forgetting my colors. 2 red, 3 blue. If there's 1,000 kids in school, then you could make a prediction for how many that would be. So we're going to kind of skip around on these. You can also look for a scale factor. Like what if I said this? The scale factor is sometimes easier than your cross product. Because if you take 5 times 2, you get 10. 2 times 2 would be 4. Make sense so far? Okay, you got to kind of go far down on the page to look for these 2 shapes. Almost the bottom. Do you see it? It applies to shapes too. Now, area, we were doing the inside of the shapes. No area today. What if I did the outside of the shapes? So I have an X, which would match with what side on the other shape? 18. Let's put those across from each other in our proportion. Are you ready? Almost towards the bottom. And then I have a 16 and a 24. So let's put those across from each other. Scale factor would be if you noticed a way to jump from 16 to 24 fast. You can, but it's a decimal, so that's not always fast for everyone. Maddie?
If you wanted to, could you simplify 18 and 16?
18 and 24, if you were going to simplify something, they should be on the same ratio. So then, if you don't see a simple way to get there, maybe cross product is your option. So in first hour, Jack said, well, if cross product was the 3rd choice, does that make it the worst choice? No, it always works. So it's 3rd because if you can't find anything else to do, use that. So what would I multiply in cross product?
16 times 8.
Good. Now that I have it set up, if I want to reach for my calculator, I can. You always want to set it up first. What am I multiplying again?
16 times 18.
16 times 18. But oh no, x times 24, I couldn't type that in there. Straight.
You're going to do 288 divided by 24 and you get 12.
Good memory. Ellie, did you say that same thing? Good memory. can't multiply, divide. Just like if you can't add, subtract. So then I would type 288 divided by 24.
I got 72.
I think there's a mistype somewhere. I'm not kidding when I say I type most problems 2 times. I am not a perfect person by any means, so I probably type wrong just as often as you. Are we okay on that one? Here's a similar one. A scale of a map is 1 inches to 25 miles. I watch people taking their MCA math test look at this and panic. If the colon is scaring us, how else can we write a ratio? Like a fraction, yeah, let's do that. Less scary. The high school that I went to is South Rapids, which is by St. Cloud. Zach Boyd to me, we played hockey there before. Did you? Mm-hmm. So how far apart is my old high school to your high school in real life if on the map they are 1.5 inches apart?
We have to find out how much an inch is. Oh yeah, an inch is 45. Sorry.
So what am I going to do with this 1.5?
Do 125 minus.
I want to match my labels, right? So if there's inches on the top, I'm going to put inches on the top of the other one. Yeah, I'm missing how far, doesn't really matter what variable, how far in real life is it if I go on my Google Maps and it says 1.5 inches? After I set it up, it's a good time to reach for my calculator. Clayton, do you not have one? Do you have a packet?
I bring it in.
I'm sure many of you gave your testing person a pink reading page back blank today. I'm sure you did. I really don't want you to do that for your math. I really don't want you to. I want you to set up things all over that paper. And give it back to Mr. Venice or Mr. Kavlicek or Miss Bergen, Miss Stupid. Hurry up. Give it back to them with writing all over it. So what did we multiply?
25 and 1.5.
What did we get when we typed it in?
37.
Technically, next I should divide by 1.
Oh, so it's the same.
Same answer. This is actually the perfect reason why 1 sometimes goes into hiding. Because if I'm going to get the same answer if I divide by 1, why even write the 1? That's a perfect reason for it. Do you see that? Are we on the top of the next page? Oh, I remember myself doing ones like this. With my fabulous artistic skills. That's my favorite part. Tree shadow. This is why you're going to give your pink testing paper back with writing all over it, because you're going to draw pictures. Sally shadow. beautiful sun. I think it will be nice when you get outside today. Something I know about my tree or Sally. Addison.
The tree passes a shadow.
Got caught. So should I put the shadow number over here?
No.
Nope. Shadows are mostly on the ground. What else do we know? Sally's 5 feet tall. Is this how tall she is?
No. That's a 4-foot shadow.
Oh, 4-foot shadow. So what's missing?
11 feet. Actually,
I still have to set something up. Good idea. Take these two tree numbers and make a ratio out of them. Height, shadow. Same thing for Sally. Height, shadow. Cross product. It's such a good strategy. It works so many times. Think if you could get 40% of your questions right just by using cross product. Doesn't that sound amazing? Then you'll do a little area, a little slope, couple exponents. Whew, you're like halfway done by now. Maddie.
10 times 4 is 50. And then you divide by 4, which is 12.5.
Does that seem like a reasonable height for a tree? 12.5? 12 and a half? What if I got like 1,000?
You did not do
Right! Don't type that answer in. Try again. Don't type that answer in. Try again. We're going to save pet store for tomorrow, so let's jump to the next one. Ooh, Mr. Venice. He is actually super fast. Zoom. If he can run 6.65 miles per hour, is there anything I could write down for 6.65 miles per hour?
Put it on top of it.
On top of a fraction, Pete says. But I don't see a bottom number. Per hour? What is per hour? Oh,
6 minutes.
before that. Per hour. 1! Like a unit rate! That's why you're here today, Isabel. What if, oh, here's why Ellie said that. What if around his neighborhood is 40 minutes?
We change blank over.
I totally agree, Bryn, but now my labels don't match.
You have to make a match.
That's why Ellie said 60. Okay.
And then the variable.
Now I'm ready for how far did he run? I don't know. Seems like cross product works on all of these. What an amazing strategy. Leighton, did you multiply back there? How come? Weston, did you multiply over there?
60 times 40.
Nope, look at my X.
What? You're back in
266.
Like this?
Yeah.
Do we agree? 266? How am I gonna get that 60 away from the R?
Divide by 60. 4.4.
So we could say it's about 4.5 miles in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Here's a really big hint. The repeating ones have to be multiple choice on your screen. They're not going to ask you to type in a repeating number. So what if it just had a box to type in and you were supposed to type in a repeating number?
Then that means you got to
Bangs is about, that's not the answer then. Unless it says round to the 10th. If it says that in the question, then we would round to the 10th. 3 to 4.
If necessary, then that makes me think.
I
Well, maybe I am right, but maybe I'm wrong.
know, such tricks, huh?
Like, bro. Just give me the answer. Please.
Ooh, 3-part ratios. There was some of these like, this is the day I had the same problem 3 times on the notes. It was about trail mix. It's coming back to me.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm going to set up not 2, but 3 ratios. I have a 5 blue and a 3 gold and a 2 for white. Man,
Did you put one point on the bottom because that's how many houses there are?
that is such a good question. That seems like it needs its own proportion. Now it seems to me like we have way too much information and a whole bunch of distractors. Men,
It's just asking for blue so you can get rid of gold and white.
we are going to get rid of gold and white in one moment. What if it was a small neighborhood that just had 5 blue, 3 gold, 2 white? 10! Now she's right. It's asking for blue. Bye-bye gold. Bye-bye white. Can I still do cross product across my screen?
Yeah.
Sure I can.
Yeah, but you can also. So where do we get 10 from? Yeah, we can also times.
Oh, because this is a big neighborhood, 120 houses. But what if it was just a small neighborhood with 5 blue, 3 gold, 2 white? That's it.
Should we just do and then times 2?
Oh, scale factor 1, Maddie. Good observation. She's gonna skip this cross product, blah, blah, blah. Go really fast. 5 times 2 is 10. What times 2 is 120?
60.
Boom. In my little neighborhood, 5 blue houses. In my big neighborhood, 60 blue houses. Ooh. My house is blue. Is your house blue?
Mine's brown.
Mine used to be. Mine's blue. Mine's blue. My house is brown and gray. My old house used to be on, but now it's blue. New house.
We're gonna skip around a little. Flop over to number 2. It talks about pencils.
Hello.
Flop over number 2. It talks about pencils. You see it? Any idea what I'm going to say?
Pencil.
Set up
The problem.
a proportion. Pencils are on sale. $1.50 for 10. Oh, you get to pick. Good question. She would like to know if 10 should go on the top or the bottom. She can pick.
Don't we have to figure out how much one pencil is?
You could. That would be unit rate. Or cross product. But if Allison puts 10 pencils on the top, then she has to also put 7 pencils on the top of the other one. Or the reverse. What goes with 10 pencils?
100. Wait, no, not $10, not 100.
Those must be really expensive. Seems like once you set it up, you have.
Which one is one pencil?
Brand, did you set it up? No. Pencils, dollars, pencils, dollars.
Are you okay?
Hey, here's a question. Should I get money that's less than $1.50 or more than $1.50?
Less.
I'm buying less pencils, so I should get less money or pay less money.
Did you put 150 on top of
Yep.
I'm setting up this up for home.
So now I only have equals
But you don't get
Number 3, hop over to Paul. Number 3, Paul. Number 3, Paul, hop over to him.
Paul said 37 calls in 2 minutes. He said 5,000 words of. Some words per minute. That's a lot.
Wait. Yeah.
Hey!
That's cheating.
Hey, Paul can type 37 words per minute. What does per minute mean? Per minute? How many minutes?
1.
1. Oh my goodness, Paul.
He has to write 5,000.
Is he like a professional typer or something?
Once you practice enough, you can get it.
Oh, you did.
Did you get a really weird answer? I did. I did.
Just simplify it. Wait, not simplify.
5,000 times 1. And also, I noticed my answer choices, none of them have 135.
Oh, the 2 minutes. That's 2 hours and 15.
Okay.
60 minutes is an hour.
Okay, so this is in minutes. This is in minutes. How many minutes go in an hour?
120. And then you have an extra 50.
So if I took away 60, that's 1 hour, right?
Oh, so it's.
And then I took away another 60. 2 hours.
15 minutes.
Is that a choice? Yes. Skip forward for today. We're going back to it tomorrow. Number 5.
The ratio things
Plans for a truck. If you go to the Ford dealership or the Chevy dealership, they have it planned out on paper, not to full size. It's 2 inches on paper, 1 yard full size. So what are we gonna write?
Pink. I know, that was 2 inches with big. 2 inches.
2 inches with
with 1 yard.
1 yard. So on the drawing, it's worth 2 inches, Bryn. In real life, it's worth 1 yard. Oh, now it says 8 2/3. Should that
go with inches?
right? Match the labels. This is a good one. 8 2/3.
What's the decimal?
What is the decimal? Because I wish it was a nice decimal, but it's 0.6666666666666666.
Just 3
like 5.
Drake, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, for under 2 inches, could you put 36 inches since a yard is 3 feet?
You totally could, for sure. I was thinking about this one where you do 3 times 8 plus 2.
Yep.
What would that be?
That'd be
26.
Hey, here's a button I want you to try. 2 buttons above the 7 is a fraction button. See if you can make 26/3 with your fraction button. That as soon as might be
How do you look for this?
I know, that's why we're practicing.
I did it.
Got it?
Oh
my god, this is so good.
Oh, then you don't have it. 26/3. Nice.
Noah, me, and Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, people found us out. We were like,
No, bro. And then stitch it back up together.
You gotta over.
Did you get
That was in your surgery. I saw your mom snapped it in your Yeah.
Did you get it to work?
How are you sleeping on your
Did you get it to work? 26 over 3? Speak now. Okay, now technically I would multiply by 1 next, but what changes if I multiply by 1? Nothing. So I'm going straight to divide by 2. So I have my 26 over 3 times 1. Nothing changes. Divide by 2. Can you make it work?
We have to It's 17.
Does it show you a fraction or a decimal? A nice fraction? Oh, that is a nice fraction. Last one. It's a fast one. Number 6, cookies. Number 6, cookies. 4 cups of sugar. 4 cups of sugar. But I have That's a very good
Let's see the answer.
We are gonna stop right there and come back tomorrow. Do not lose it so that you don't have to start over. You don't have to do anything except not lose it.
It only makes sense that you
You don't have to do anything except not lose this like paper.
Fundamentals.
You don't have to do anything except not lose this. If you normally go to recess first, still go to recess first. You normally go to lunch first, still go to lunch first. You too, Pete.
If you only got to recess first, you got lunch first.
No, you still go to recess first. Then go to lunch, then go to rest of your belly. Weird.
You good with that? No, you don't have to shatter your knees if you like.
So you're gonna eat.
No, don't
You
do
do
that.
either, you go to lunch break or.
What are you doing? Holding your back.
Are you gonna lunch?